Gog, a name shrouded in mystery and dread, has captivated theologians and scholars for centuries. This enigmatic figure, primarily featured in the books of Ezekiel and Revelation, embodies the forces of evil that will rise against God's people in the end times. Gog's origins are obscure, his motives unclear, yet his role in biblical prophecy is undeniable. He represents a potent symbol of chaos and destruction, a formidable enemy destined to challenge the divine order. Gog's story is not merely a historical anecdote, it carries profound theological implications. His prophesied invasion signifies the ultimate battle between good and evil, a cosmic showdown that will determine the fate of humanity. Understanding Gog's character and his place in eschatological narratives offers valuable insights into the nature of God's power, the resilience of his people, and the ultimate triumph of righteousness over wickedness. Gog's story is a stark reminder of the fragility of peace and the ever-present threat of evil. It compels us to confront the reality of spiritual warfare and to consider our own place in the grand narrative of redemption. As we delve into the depths of biblical prophecy, we will uncover the secrets of Gog and his sinister agenda, unraveling the mysteries surrounding his origins, his motives, and his ultimate fate. Gog's origins remain a subject of debate among biblical scholars. Some believe he represents a specific historical figure, perhaps a powerful king or military leader who terrorized ancient Israel. Others view him as a personification of evil, a symbolic representation of the forces that oppose God's plan for humanity. The name Gog itself is of uncertain etymology, further adding to the enigma surrounding this figure. Some scholars suggest a connection to the ancient kingdom of Gyges, known for its military prowess. Others point to the Akkadian word Gagu, meaning darkness or obscurity, hinting at Gog's sinister nature. Regardless of his historical or symbolic origins, Gog's role in biblical prophecy is clear. He represents a formidable enemy, a powerful force that will rise against God's people in the end times. His story serves as a cautionary tale, reminding us of the ever-present threat of evil and the importance of remaining vigilant in our faith. The most detailed account of Gog's invasion is found in the book of Ezekiel, chapters 38 and 39. Here, Gog is described as the Prince of Rosh, Meshech, and Tubal, leading a vast army from the remote parts of the north against the land of Israel. Ezekiel's prophecy vividly depicts the scale and ferocity of Gog's attack. His army is described as a great company with horses and horsemen, all of them clothed in full armor, armed with swords and spears and bows and arrows. Their invasion is swift and brutal, threatening to overwhelm the land and its inhabitants. However, Ezekiel's prophecy also reveals God's response to Gog's aggression. The Lord declares, "I am against you, Gog," and unleashes his wrath upon the invading forces. A devastating earthquake, torrential rain, hailstones, and fire consume Gog's army, leaving them utterly defeated. Gog reappears in the book of Revelation, albeit in a slightly different context. In Revelation July 8, 20, Gog and Magog are mentioned as the forces of evil that will be released after the 1,000-year reign of Christ. They gather the nations for a final assault against the camp of the saints and the beloved city, signifying a last-ditch effort to overthrow God's kingdom. While Revelation's depiction of Gog is less detailed than Ezekiel's, the underlying message remains the same. Gog represents the ultimate enemy, the embodiment of rebellion against God's rule. His final assault is doomed to fail, demonstrating the futility of opposing the Almighty. Revelation's account of Gog's defeat is swift and decisive. Fire descends from heaven, consuming the assembled nations, highlighting the overwhelming power of God's judgment. This final showdown marks the ultimate triumph of good over evil, solidifying God's sovereignty over all creation. Section 5. Gog and Magog allies in destruction. The pairing of Gog and Magog in both Ezekiel and Revelation raises intriguing questions about their relationship. While Ezekiel portrays Gog as the primary antagonist, Revelation lists them as a collective force, suggesting a close alliance in their shared objective of opposing God's kingdom. The origins of Magog are as obscure as Gog's. Some scholars believe Magog represents a specific people group, possibly the Scythians or other nomadic tribes known for their warlike nature. Others view Magog as a symbolic representation of the forces of chaos and disorder that align themselves with Gog's rebellion. Regardless of their specific identities, the association of Gog and Magog signifies a formidable alliance, a coalition of evil bent on challenging God's authority. Their combined strength underscores the magnitude of the threat they pose to God's people and the need for divine intervention to secure their safety. Section 6. The significance of Gog's army. The descriptions of Gog's army in both Ezekiel and Revelation emphasize its vast size and diverse composition. Ezekiel mentions specific nations and regions that contribute to Gog's forces, highlighting the widespread nature of his rebellion against God. The inclusion of various nations in Gog's army signifies the universal appeal of evil and its ability to unite disparate groups under a common banner of opposition to God. This vast coalition represents a microcosm of humanity's inherent tendency towards rebellion and its susceptibility to the allure of darkness. The sheer scale of Gog's army serves as a stark reminder of the formidable challenges faced by God's people. It underscores the need for unwavering faith and reliance on divine protection in the face of overwhelming odds. Section 7. Gog's defeat, a testament to divine power. Despite the fearsome reputation and apparent strength of Gog and his allies, their defeat is inevitable. Both Ezekiel and Revelation emphasize the decisive nature of God's victory, highlighting the futility of opposing the Almighty. Ezekiel describes God's judgment against Gog's army as a devastating display of natural forces. Earthquakes, torrential rain, hailstones, and fire consume the invading forces, leaving no doubt about the source of their destruction. Revelation's account of Gog and Magog's demise is equally decisive. Fire descends from heaven, consuming the assembled nations, demonstrating the overwhelming power of God's judgment. This final showdown marks the ultimate triumph of good over evil, solidifying God's sovereignty over all creation. Section 8. Interpretations and implications. The prophecies concerning Gog have sparked a wide array of interpretations throughout history. Some scholars view these accounts as literal predictions of future events, pointing to specific nations or geopolitical developments as potential fulfillments of biblical prophecy. Others interpret Gog's story as a symbolic representation of the ongoing struggle between good and evil. They see Gog as a personification of the forces that oppose God's plan for humanity, a constant reminder of the spiritual battles that rage within and around us. Regardless of one's specific interpretation, the story of Gog carries profound implications for understanding the nature of God, the reality of spiritual warfare, and the ultimate triumph of righteousness over wickedness. Section 9. Gog in Modern Eschatology. Gog's story continues to resonate in modern eschatological discussions. Some contemporary theologians and prophecy experts view Gog's invasion as a foreshadowing of events that will unfold in the end times, leading up to the second coming of Christ. They often connect Gog's prophecy with current geopolitical tensions, particularly in the Middle East, speculating on the potential for a major conflict that could fulfill biblical predictions. Others emphasize the symbolic significance of Gog's story, urging believers to remain vigilant against the ever-present threat of evil and to stand firm in their faith. Gog's enduring presence in modern eschatology reflects the continued relevance of biblical prophecy and its ability to provide guidance and perspective in a world grappling with uncertainty and conflict. Pause 3S, Section 10, Fascinating Facts and Call to Action. Before we conclude, let's delve into some interesting facts about Gog that might surprise you. Did you know that the name Gog is believed by some scholars to be derived from the Sumerian god Gaga, who was associated with conflict and chaos? This connection adds another layer of depth to Gog's role as a harbinger of turmoil in biblical prophecy. Additionally, the story of Gog has inspired numerous works of art, literature, and even modern media. From medieval manuscripts to contemporary novels, Gog's enigmatic presence continues to captivate and inspire. As we reflect on the significance of Gog in both ancient and modern contexts, we invite you to join us in exploring these profound narratives further. If you found this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel, Closer to God, for more fascinating explorations of biblical prophecy and spiritual insights. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Your support helps us bring more enlightening content to viewers like you. Thank you for watching, and may your journey of faith be ever enriched. Pause 3S. Stay blessed and stay curious. Section 10, Conclusion: The Enduring Legacy of Gog. Gog, the enigmatic figure shrouded in mystery and dread, continues to captivate our imagination and challenge our understanding of biblical prophecy. His story, though steeped in ancient narratives, resonates with profound relevance in the modern world, offering insights into the nature of good and evil, the reality of spiritual warfare, and the ultimate triumph of God's kingdom. Whether viewed as a literal historical figure or a symbolic representation of the forces that oppose God's plan, Gog's legacy endures. His prophesied invasion serves as a stark reminder of the fragility of peace, the ever-present threat of evil, and the importance of remaining vigilant in our faith. As we navigate the complexities of our own time, Gog's story compels us to confront the spiritual battles that rage within and around us, urging us to stand firm in our commitment to righteousness and to trust in God's ultimate victory over evil. If you enjoyed this exploration of Gog and want to dive deeper into biblical figures and mysteries, please like, share, and subscribe to the Closer to God channel for more insightful content.